Well, hello there, I'm Christy and welcome to my kitchen. So today I'm going to be making a recipe out of this Good Housekeeping cookbook that was given to me by a sweet dear friend, Miss Alex Vargo. Now we don't know how old this cookbook is. I actually tried to look it up and see, and I could not find anything. I'm guessing maybe the 60s and 70s, but I don't know. But I'm going to make a Sunday morning coffee cake that's in here that looks really, really delicious. I've got all my ingredients here on my counter. I'm just going to go over those with you as I make it, but I will leave the full recipe in the description box below. But let's get started, guys, because it's that time to get cooking. So the first thing that I'm going to do is sift my flour and baking powder and salt. So that was 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then a pinch of salt. And I just like to use a strainer to sift my flour. All right, so next I'm going to beat my eggs with an electric mixer until they're light pale yellow in color. All right, so you just want to mix the eggs until they're lemon colored and slightly thick, and then add 1 cup of sugar. Then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right, next I'm going to fold in the dry mixture. I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of butter to 1/2 cup of evaporated milk that I heated in the microwave. So while I'm folding in this flour, I'm going to let that butter melt in the milk. So I've added the hot milk and butter to my flour mixture, and I also took a tablespoon of softened butter and buttered an 8x8 stone baking dish. Thought I had pushed record, but I had not, so sorry about that, guys. Anyway, now I'm going to pour this batter into my buttered dish. Then bake in a 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. All right, so while my cake is in the oven baking, I'm going to make the topping for this coffee cake. So I have here 1/4 cup of butter that is softened. I just did it in the microwave. Some of it melted, but that's okay. And then 2/3 cup of brown sugar. And I'm just going to mix the butter and sugar together until it's smooth and creamy. Now the recipe says to use 2 tablespoons of the evaporated milk. I'm just going to add a little bit in at a time. And then 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts. All right, so I'm going to take my cake out of the oven, and then I'm going to immediately spread this topping over top of the cake. All right, then place it back in the oven under the broiler for a few minutes till it's golden brown. Oh my goodness, guys, this coffee cake, it looks fabulous. I'm so excited to cut into it. All right, so now it's the moment of truth. This cake looks so light and fluffy. Wow, something about these old-fashioned recipes. They knew what they were doing. Well, thanks so much for this cookbook, Miss Vargo. I'm so excited to try some more of its recipes. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and I will see you soon with more delicious recipes.